So that chemistry was real because y'all really did both have feelings like that.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most heartwarming Keanu Reeves interview moments.
I tried to wear them down.
Chuck Spadina is my favorite thing I've ever heard of in my entire life.
For this list, we're looking at all the Keanu interviews that made us feel the most warm and fuzzy inside. We'll be focusing specifically on interviews, so things like convention appearances and speeches are out. And although Keanu might be a great interviewer, we'll only be considering instances where he was the one taking questions, not asking them, even if he's doing something as cute as asking questions about teddy bears. If we missed any of your favorites, let us know in the comments below. Number 10. The dog was innocent. Fandom entertainment. Leave it to Keanu to find the good in a hitman. In an interview for John Wick Chapter 2, Keanu passionately defends his character's decision to avenge the death of his sweet puppy Daisy in the first film. The interviewer asks why we should care so much about the puppy, but not the other people that John Wick kills in order to get revenge for said puppy.
In the first one, I let Francis go.
You did.
Sure. I don't kill people who aren't trying to kill me.
In a very Keanu fashion, he says,
You're in the assassin world, man.
and jokingly makes the very strong point that everyone working in the criminal underworld should sort of know what they're getting themselves into.
Sure, you let some people go in too.
I let him go. I do let him
I
go.
like that.
I'm not like
You've
just
gotta figure
I'm
that
not
out.
crazy.
The dog was innocent. People usually aren't. Number 9. 50 Shades, The Graham Norton Show. It's time for 50 Shades of Funny. On an episode of The Graham Norton Show, Graham asks Keanu's fellow guest Jamie Dornan, star of the 50 Shades film series, about the mechanics of shooting love scenes.
More sex? Jamie doesn't speak.
I make noises.
But Graham's not the only one with questions. Keanu butts in to ask Jamie how loud he's asked to be during filming.
When you're doing the scenes, does the director say more vocalization?
While asking him how much input the director gives on that sort of thing, Keanu lets out a feral cry as an example.
It's like,
It's certainly funny, but, well, we'll let you fill in the rest. Number 8. Strictly Ballroom, The Graham Norton Show. Knowing what we do about Keanu, one might assume he's a great dancer. He's great at action, which also involves a lot of very intricate physicality, so it makes sense, right? Well, according to him, he's not very good at all. In an interview on another episode of The Graham Norton Show, Keanu talks a little bit about the ballroom dancing classes he took, and is extremely adorable in how excited he gets about the craft.
Well, why did you decide to want to learn ballroom? It sounded like fun.
I'm sensing it wasn't.
It was, no, it was thrilling.
He's quick to point out that he's not classically trained and not the best boogier in the world, but he clearly had such a great time doing it.
It was amazing, thrilling to be moving through space like that.
Wow.
And yeah, it was pretty special.
Also, he let slip that he let a woman lead, which is pretty dope. Number 7. The Whisper Challenge, The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Although he's no stranger to headphones, as the very hilarious dinner scene in Always Be My Maybe would illustrate, Keanu has a tougher time than we expected with the Whisper Challenge on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. To play the game, one player has to put on noise-canceling headphones while the other tries to get them to guess a phrase.
This is fun.
It's fun, yeah. Okay.
Keanu is funny from the jump, playing at being the reluctant participant with humor and charm. Things just get better from there. When Jimmy says the first phrase, downward-facing dog, Keanu is immediately flummoxed, reaching for the first thing he can think of. Shepherd front sock, obviously.
I don't even know what that is. What's going on over there? What's going on over there?
Number 6. Keanu memes. Various. Keanu and Chad Stahelski, the director of the first 3 John Wick movies, have a long-standing special relationship. Chad originally started out as Keanu's stunt double on the Matrix movies, and in one interview, tells a very sweet story about a bottle of wine Keanu gave him as a gift.
He just came shuffling in, and he just kind of looked at me like, hey. I'm like, hey, you just put down this bottle of wine on the counter. Like, good job. And he walked away. I'm like, oh.
But our favorite moment of the two of them together has to be their hilarious discussion of Keanu memes.
What's your favorite meme that you've seen? My favorite meme?
Yeah, of yourself.
I'm not really familiar with my memes.
Keanu says he's really only aware of sad Keanu. A great choice. But Chad brings up a meme where John Wick is holding a puppy that's in the process of disappearing during the snap in Avengers Infinity War. Keanu's pure reaction,
What am I doing dissolving my puppy?
prompts Chad to clarify that that's not what the meme means.
Well, he's like, oh, Thanos is gonna get his ass kicked now.
Number 5. The Internet's boyfriend. People. Internet boyfriends are everywhere these days, but Keanu Reeves very well may be the king of internet boyfriends.
Everyone is just kind of gushing over you on the internet. You didn't know that yet.
And one of the reasons he's one of the best of them is because until recently, he simply had no idea he was one. In an interview with People TV for the premiere of Toy Story 4, one of the interviewers asks Keanu how he feels to be dubbed the internet's boyfriend, prompting a very confused,
I've been what?
He proceeds to call the revelation wacky, and then moves away from the conversation to focus on the positivity his work has been receiving.
Well, the positivity's great. It's been really...
It's all good things.
Yeah. It was really special how John Wick was embraced and Work Out and Always Be My Maybe. Great.
It's a very charming, slightly awkward moment, as all the best Keanu moments are. Number 4. Keanu and Sandra Forever, The Ellen DeGeneres Show. Speed took the world by storm in 1994, solidifying Keanu Reeves as an action star and giving Sandra Bullock the breakthrough performance she needed to become an icon.
Miss, can you handle this bus?
Oh, sure. It's just like driving a really big Pinto.
I need to know, can you handle this bus?
I'm fine. Just tell me what the plan is.
The pair's chemistry was off the charts. So good, in fact, you might think there was something going on behind the scenes. There wasn't, but that doesn't mean that both Sandra and Keanu weren't wishing for something more. In an interview with Ellen in 2019, Keanu watches a recent clip of Sandra admitting that she had a crush on him during filming.
Did y'all get together? Did you date him?
Never dated him.
Really?
There's just something about me that I guess he didn't like.
In response, Keanu reveals that he had a crush on her as well.
She obviously didn't know I had a crush on her either.
What a missed opportunity. Number 3. Chuck Spadina, The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Throughout his career, Keanu has had some pretty funny character names. Johnny Utah in Point Break, or even Neo in The Matrix.
Hello, Neo.
How do you know their name?
I know a lot about you.
But even though those names rule, nothing really comes close to his actual name. Keanu Reeves is the perfect movie star name. We truly have no notes.
It's a movie star name. And you probably growing up, you probably didn't think it was a movie star name.
No.
No, but it is.
So we were shocked to find out that not everyone thought so when Keanu was up and coming. During an interview with Jimmy Fallon, Keanu revealed that his agents wanted him to change his name before he got famous. So what did Keanu come up with? Chuck Spadina.
What's wrong with Chuck Spadina? Isn't that kind of the direction you want?
We bet they never asked him to change his name again. Side note, Keanu's middle name is actually Charles. And while there's no confirmation of a link, he did also grow up in Toronto, where there's a prominent street called Spadina Avenue. Number 2. Puppy Talk, BuzzFeed Celeb.
What is your secret for always staying down to earth? Well, gravity.
We all know that John Wick loves dogs, but in this BuzzFeed interview, we learned that Keanu seems to love them just as much.
Look how cute you are. You're like a cutie pie.
BuzzFeed's puppy interviews are one of their best creations, and Keanu's is one of the most tender we've ever seen. As soon as the puppies come out, he immediately descends into some of the best puppy talk we've ever heard, gushing over how cute they are and picking them up to hold them close. At different points, he lets one of the little guys lick his face, eat his shoelace, and just generally run all over him.
And you're eating my shoelace. Okay, go ahead, eat my shoelace.
We think Keanu might be the real cutie pie here. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Not my stuntmen. Keanu goes to the mat for his guys. Humble to the bone. When asked about the film, he nervously but gracefully passes to its lead star, Lily Collins.
Marty and
You
Lily
can do
should
it.
talk about it.
Sure. Okay.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Afterlife, The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Here we are, folks. The single sentence that makes us burst out into tears every time. In an interview with Stephen Colbert, Stephen and Keanu discuss a lot of different things. But at the end, Stephen asks Keanu a very simple question.
What do you think happens when we die, Keanu Reeves?
Keanu responds with a similarly simple yet profound answer.
I know that the ones who love us will miss us.
We love the way he takes a slight pause before answering the question. You can really tell he's thinking of the right thing to say. And it's just such a pure answer to give. Stephen is rendered speechless, and so are we. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.